Anna Duggar's divorce letter re-GCTED. Family pressure and kids stay with Josh. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. The ongoing drama surrounding Anna Duggar and her marriage to convicted child predator Josh Duggar continues to unfold, with new reports suggesting that Anna may have attempted to file for divorce, only to have her efforts rejected due to intense family pressure. For years, Anna Duggar has remained by Josh's side, despite the shocking allegations, legal battles, and his eventual conviction. Many have wondered why she has not left him, given the overwhelming evidence against him and the 12-year prison sentence he is currently serving. Now, it seems that Anna may have finally considered ending the marriage, but her attempt was allegedly blocked by her deeply conservative and influential in-laws. Did Anna Duggar try to divorce Josh? Rumors have been swirling that Anna, who has remained mostly silent since Josh's imprisonment, may have recently written a letter expressing her desire to legally separate from him. According to sources close to the Duggar family, Anna has been struggling emotionally and financially while raising their 7 children alone. With Josh behind bars, she has been forced to rely on his family for support, particularly Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, who have long held strict beliefs about marriage and divorce. But despite Anna's apparent desire to break free, sources claim that the Duggar family, particularly Jim Bob, pressured her to reconsider. In their eyes, divorce is simply not an option, regardless of the circumstances. Family pressure to stay. Anna, who was raised in a fundamentalist Christian household, much like the Duggars, has been taught since childhood that marriage is a lifelong commitment, no matter what happens. Jim, Bob, and Michelle have reportedly reminded her of this repeatedly, emphasizing that staying with Josh is her Christian duty. The pressure doesn't stop there. Several of Josh's siblings, including some of the most vocal critics of his crimes, still reportedly believe Anna should not divorce him. Some family members argue that she should remain faithful to her vows, while others believe that divorcing Josh would mean cutting ties with the Duggar family entirely, something Anna might not be ready to do. In the Duggar family, divorce is viewed as one of the worst possible choices a woman can make. Anna has been conditioned to believe that leaving Josh would not only damage her standing in the church, but could also cost her access to financial support and a place in the Duggar family's community. What happens to the kids? One of the biggest concerns for Anna is the future of her 7 children. With Josh behind bars, she has been raising them on her own, relying on family members for assistance. However, rumors suggest that some members of the Duggar family may have hinted that if Anna leaves Josh, she could lose access to the support she needs to care for her children. There are even whispers that Jim, Bob, and Michelle might step in to gain more control over Anna's kids, ensuring that they remain under the Duggar family's strict religious influence. Anna's options are extremely limited. If she leaves the Duggars, she may have little financial stability and no place to go. However, if she stays, she remains trapped in a marriage to a convicted predator, unable to fully move on with her life. Public backlash and support. The news that Anna's alleged attempt to divorce Josh may have been rejected has sparked outrage among fans and critics alike. Many people believe that she should have left him the moment his crimes were exposed, and they continue to urge her to break free from the Duggar family's control. Even some of Josh's siblings have distanced themselves from him and his parents, openly criticizing their handling of the scandal. Janer Duggar-Vullo and Jill Duggar-Dillard, in particular, have spoken out against their family's strict teachings and have advocated for personal freedom. Jill, who has also had legal battles with Jim Bob over money, has hinted that Anna should make her own decisions rather than being pressured by the family. However, others argue that Anna's situation is much more complicated than it seems. She has no career, no independent income, and has been deeply ingrained in the Duggar family's way of life for over a decade. Walking away would mean losing everything she has ever known. Will Anna ever leave? Despite the rumors of Anna's divorce letter being rejected, there is still a possibility that she could leave Josh in the future. If she can find the financial and emotional support she needs outside the Duggar family, she may finally be able to break free. However, as long as she remains under Jim Bob's influence, it seems unlikely that she will take the drastic step of divorcing Josh. For now, Anna continues to live in the shadows, avoiding the public eye and rarely making any statements about her life. Whether she chooses to stay or leave, one thing is certain: her story is far from over. Anna Duggar's kids are her one priority amid Josh's prison sentence. Focusing on the children, after Josh Duggar was sentenced to 12 years in prison on child pornography charges, wife Anna Duggar, née Keller, will spend her 34th birthday focusing on their 7 little ones. She's going to be celebrating with her kids. A source exclusively tells us weekly ahead of the Thursday, June 23 milestone. They're her one priority, and that will never change. She's with them all the time. Anna shares Mackenzie, 12, Michael, 10, Marcus, 8, Meredith, 6, Mason, 4, and Mariella, 2, and Madison, 7 months with her husband, who she married in 2008. The eldest son of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar is in an Arkansas jail awaiting transfer to a federal prison. A judge sentenced the 34-year-old to 151 months in prison in May after being convicted on 2 charges of receiving and possessing child sexual abuse material in December 2021 following his arrest that April. He recently filed to appeal the ruling. Anna is relying on her deep Christian beliefs as she faces raising her children as a single parent for the next decade. Anna and Josh are very devout in their faith, the insider tells us. She previously supported her husband by attending his sentencing hearing wearing a blue dress and a face mask amid the coronavirus pandemic, and is focusing on one of the few things she has control over, being a mother. She's going to stand by her husband, and she's going to continue raising their kids to the best of her ability, the source adds. Even after Josh is released, he won't be allowed to be alone with all of his children. The defendant shall have no unsupervised contact with minors. Court documents obtained by us outlining the conditions of his supervised release dictate, meaning the father of 7 cannot see his own children if they are under age 18 after his release from prison. If there is a concern about the potential for inadvertent contact with a minor at a particular place, function, or event, then the defendant shall get approval from the U.S. Probation Office before attending any such place, function, or event. Other terms of the former TLC star's eventual freedom include having monitoring software on any computers or laptops and taking part in a sexual offender treatment program. Cousin Amy King, née Duggar, has made it clear that she hopes that Anna won't continue to support Josh in light of his conviction. I cried as I read the letter your own father wrote in support of your husband this week. The former 19 kids and counting star, 35, wrote in a public note to Anna via Instagram last month. It's no wonder you're struggling to know what to do to protect your own kids. You've obviously never had an example there. That's awful, and I'm so sorry for that. The Arkansas native continued, someday your kids will be old enough to understand what kind of guy their father really is. You can't protect them from the truth for forever. I'm saying all of this publicly so that when they do grow up, they will also know that they had family members shouting from the rooftops that they were worth protecting all along. Thank you for whacking and subscribe, please.